This news update is brought to you by
I'm happy. Now I'm gonna take my time. I'm happy. Enjoying myself with lime. I'm happy. Escape from reality. Yay! And let lime take care of me. We're just happy and smiling, doing almost anything, having fun and just living. Shopping, chilling, everything.
Get happy with Barbados' largest and fastest 4G network. Activate any Lime prepaid or postpaid mobile plan today.
This is the Barbados Today morning news update for Thursday, November the 20th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. A pleasant good morning to you. We begin with news that personal attacks and verbal abuse at the highest level, the resignation of a chairman, and what has been described as exorbitant attorney fees that caused 2 cabinet ministers to intervene are among a list of acts uncovered at Caves of Barbados Ltd over the past 4 years alone. Investigations by Barbados Today have revealed that CBL, which operates Harrison's Cave at Welshman Hall in St. Thomas, had been marred by internal tensions and deep divisions between Haldane T. Dottin, who resigned as chairman in July 2011, and Joanne Grant, who was recently fired from the post of chief executive officer. Grant, who has since referred her dismissal to her lawyers and is preparing to take legal action, had also been the thorn in the side of CBL's attorney-at-law Richard Beyer for questioning and delaying payment of a $766,855 fee which she charged for providing legal opinion on a $25.7 million loan from the Caribbean Development Bank to finance the cave's redevelopment. Read the full details of this probe in our e-paper published last evening. The National Union of Public Workers is considering expanding industrial action in support of dismissed National Conservation Commission employees who have not been paid severance since being retrenched about 7 months ago. Speaking at NUPW headquarters yesterday, where the workers gathered for a meeting and peaceful protest, Senior Industry Relations Officer Wayne Waldron said he did not want to let too much out of the bag regarding the likelihood of intensified action. He said that in the meantime, the union wanted the industry relations process to work and would therefore determine later if extended action was necessary. Waldron also condemned the long wait by the Employment Rights Tribunal to start hearing the workers' case.
And therefore, I am saying that what we want as a show of good faith is some money's advance equivalent to severance, an interim payment equivalent to severance to be paid to busy workers, and they retain their rights also to hear this case whenever the tribunal is ready to have this case heard. But we want an interim arrangement where they pay the equivalent to severance. We won't be calling it severance, but an equivalent set of monies, an interim payment, so that they have also to secure their rights in terms of being able to pursue their full course of justice with the Employment Rights Tribunal.
Acting General Secretary of the NUPW, Rosalind Smith, who addressed the workers, told workers that even after Prime Minister Francis Stewart had given a commitment that priority would be accorded the tribunal, it now appears that with 5 months gone, hearings may only start sometime next year.
As far as August, September, it was recognized that the tribunal was not staffed. It didn't have any accommodation to hear any cases. They're still looking for somewhere to hold meetings to accommodate at least 200 persons. And they're not put advertising for staff. So we're looking at somewhere down in 2015 for the tribunal to be heard, to be set up and to hear cases. There's no guarantee that they will hear NCC's case first.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
The Barbados Food and Wine and Rum Festival, November 20th to 23rd. Taste the culinary delights of top local and international chefs like Marcus Samuelson, Anne Burrell, Tyler Florence, Roger Mooking, Michael Hines, Dane Sadler, Daphne's Restaurant, and more. The Barbados Food and Wine and Rum Festival, 5th edition, November 20th to 23rd. Visit foodwinerum.com or contact Premier Event Services Inc. at 435-0670. Get your tickets now at Wine World or Ticket PayPal.com.
Welcome back with news from the region that the Industrial Court in Trinidad and Tobago has ordered the reinstatement of 68 workers of Natural Petroleum and the compensation of $2.72 million. The workers were dismissed in 2013 for taking part in a so-called illegal work stoppage and industrial action. The court ordered $40,000 each in damages and payment of salaries and benefits from the date of dismissal, October 21st, 2013, to yesterday. The dismissals were deemed to be harsh, oppressive, and contrary to the principles and practices of good industrial relations. The court further stated that the genesis of the incidents, which occurred on the 3 days and disrupted the company's operation, was as a result of the company's arrogance and lack of regard for the rights of its workers. In an immediate response, the petroleum company said it would challenge the court's decision since it did not believe the rationale for the ruling took into account all the facts and factors that constituted good industrial relations, especially those advanced on its behalf by its attorneys. On the international scene, a massive snowstorm has wreaked havoc in the northeastern U.S. and left 7 people dead, 5 in upstate New York. After sweeping across the Great Lakes, the storm dumped 5 feet of snow in the Buffalo area, with more forecast. The storm caused 5 deaths in that area, 1 in a car crash, 1 trapped in a car, and 3 from heart attacks. Freezing temperatures were recorded across all 50 U.S. states, including Florida and Hawaii, and there were more deaths elsewhere in the country.
Here in Buffalo, New York, the snow just doesn't quit. And I want you to look at this. These trucks here are just coming in and just dumping all of the snow here from all over the city. It is the only way to get it out, and even they are having a very, very hard time doing that. We are talking about a very dangerous storm here. 6 people already losing their lives here in this area. And people are now expecting even more snow. This could go on until at least Friday. Governor Cuomo from the state of New York has issued a state of emergency here, and the National Guard is now coming in.
The bodies of 19-year-old Honduran beauty queen Maria Jose Alvarado and her sister have been found nearly a week after the 2 women disappeared. Alvarado and 23-year-old Sofia Trinidad vanished on Thursday after being seen leaving a party near the northern city of Santa Barbara. They were shot and their bodies buried in a field by a river. 2 men have been arrested, and one of them has reportedly confessed to killing and burying the women. Alvarado have been due to compete in the Miss World contest in London. More from the BBC's William Marquez.
The police found 2 bodies near the place where the 2 sisters had last been seen, which was in the town of Aguagua. There's a hot springs resort there, and they had been invited to a party there. And they found these 2 bodies, and later on, a few hours later, they confirmed that it was the beauty queen and her sister.
And do they have a suspect?
Yes, indeed. It's the main suspect is the boyfriend of the sister, Sofia, whose car was also seized. That car was destined to have the bed of it was a truck, a pickup truck, and they were going to sand it and repaint it. So there was speculation that they were trying to get rid of forensic evidence, and they also seized some guns.
And that's our Barbados Today morning news update. We will be back again this afternoon. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.
This news update is brought to you by
I'm happy. Now I'm gonna take my time. I'm happy. Enjoying myself with lime. I'm happy. Escape from reality. Yay! And let lime take care of me. We're just happy and smiling. Doing almost anything. Having fun and just living. Shopping, chilling, everything.
Get happy with Barbados' largest and fastest 4G network. Activate any Lime prepaid or postpaid mobile plan today.